Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I woke up this morning. I had myself convinced it's Friday. Then I was like, oh, it's baby Friday. It's baby Friday. So let's see who's in here. Pat, first one. Uli girl, good morning. Aggie, good morning. Real Amanda, 1, 2, 3, 4. Amanda has a channel, and it's not true crime. I was going through it yesterday. It's just a lot of fun stuff. Let me see if I can grab the link. If not, Amanda, put your link in here because it's a really cute channel. Fun channel. I shouldn't say cute, fun. Gaelic girl, good morning. Good morning. Uli girl, hang on. What did I miss? Good morning, Brooks and families. I need some prayers for myself and family. 2 of my family lost their homes in a large grass fire in Abilene. What? I've had the news on all morning. I didn't hear about anything like that. This is awful. Where are they staying and everything right now? Is it close to you? Goodness. When those grass fires start, man, wildfire, literally wildfire. Chris, good morning. DT, good morning. Hello, Magoo. How are you, Magoo? Hi, Jean from Canada. Preschool Granny. Granny Boots. Hello, Marie. Marie and I have become email buddies. We go back and forth all the time. She's awesome. There's our friend that was MIA yesterday, Miss Shannon Georgia Peach. She had me worried to death. Misty Doo, good morning. Misty Doo, good morning. Juicy Tequila Bobo, good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. Hi, Bonnie. Hello, Crazy Nurse. How are you? Lisa, she said, you made it in time. You did. You made it in time. Well, oh, and there's Outlaw. Well, guess who else made it in time? We got our friend Susan backstage, and I've been really excited to do this show. I've been wanting to have her on panel for a long time. I figured she would say no, and she said yes. She did. Here she is. Good morning, Susan.
Good morning. Hello, everybody. You may know me as Just Me.
Just me. How is your morning going?
It's been quiet. A neighbor went to the hospital yesterday, so I'm looking after his dog, but everything's good.
What kind of dog?
He is an old black lab, about 15, and he walks like an old man.
Oh, wow. Those dogs are fun. We had a much older Labrador too, and that dog would do, just laid around, burped, farted, didn't move.
Pretty much.
Common sense, true crime. Good morning and good morning, Muscles. Magoo. Brooks, Shannon had me worried too. I know Shannon's in big trouble. She doesn't even know. Just kidding, she's not. But all right. So what we're going back over good old Kayla. So she's out of jail. I kept hoping that she would pop up on YouTube somewhere. I really did. I think we can all rest assured she wouldn't come on my channel, as I haven't had very many nice things to say about her.
That's just fine.
That's okay. It's a little tough considering Harmony has been missing since November of 2019, and nobody had anything to say about it, but continued to claim welfare benefits on her. So she's been out, and I keep thinking that she's got to talk to someone. She's got the elephants in the room. She's got to mention something to someone.
Oh, yeah, she's got friends.
She's got friends. I'm wondering where she's living because I don't see her mom letting her come live with her, considering her mom is taking care of her children.
Yeah.
I don't know. We do have a phone call we're going to play. We're going to play the whole thing, kind of break it down, because very odd, it turns out that Kayla told her father-in-law, who, have a seat, everyone, has been putting money on her books in jail, which we know if he was giving her money, he's also been putting money on Teardrop's books.
Yeah.
in this phone call, she wants a message relayed to Adam and even goes on to say she loves Adam. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I'm trying. I'm trying to hold it together. Oh.
Help me out, Susan. Could you still be in love with Teardrop?
No. No.
She fails to remember that Harmony is a missing child.
Yeah. Last seen with her father.
Uh-huh. And that they had obviously a big lover's quarrel because he moved a different lady into the car with him. And this poor woman lost her life a couple of months ago. Anywhere Teardrop goes is nothing but tragedy and destruction. But she loves him.
Yeah. She loves the drugs.
That's what I'm wondering. I'm also wondering how long it's going to take with her on the outside to go back to her way of life and relapse.
Yep.
That's part of her probation, and that's going to get her thrown right back in.
Yet she can drink.
You know, she may have to pull a Candace and just start sucking on the R&R every day because they're not going to put up with her pissing hot for a drug test.
Yeah.
So before we get to the phone call, let's go through some comments from the last show. You ready, Susan?
Sure, why not?
All right, from the last show, Robin said, you would think that because Adam and Kayla aren't together, she wouldn't feel threatened and confess. But perhaps she was involved, or at the very least has knowledge and therefore remains quiet.
Yes.
You had another thought, too, that was very interesting. You think she might be buttering up to him so he won't call her out.
Yeah. It makes me wonder, it really does. If she sent that letter to him saying she still loves him, maybe she did something and wants him to keep his mouth shut.
Yep. You know, and as a friendly reminder, here's a tweet of Brian Enton's where he said, see, they've given both of them every incentive to turn on the other. Manchester Police Chief says if Adam or Kayla Montgomery want to talk to detectives at any time, the door is open. He says even if it's 2 a.m., they will make it happen. They could even qualify for the reward depending on the info they share about Harmony Montgomery's whereabouts. Yet Kayla, instead of taking them up on that offer, sat in jail for 4 months. Mm-hmm. That tells me a lot. If she's not involved, something would have rattled in her memory that would have helped them.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's good old Teardrop and step meth right there.
Taking their photo down, they make me mad.
I know they do, girl. You get fired up. There was one day I thought you were going to jump through the keyboard. You were so mad at them.
No time for them. Ugh.
None. So yeah, we've talked about, even the very first show, we didn't know that much about Kayla. I believe Erin was up, our friend, the social worker. Yeah. And she said, I really think a lot of this is going to lie with Kayla. She's got to know something. At that point, she hadn't even been arrested. Mm-hmm. All right. I plead the fifth. She said, in my opinion, Kayla's going to be the one to flip. I've been thinking that since the end of December, too. Now that she's on the outside, even though they're watching her, she's got to check in with the police department, I think twice a day. I'm sure they're asking for samples for drug tests. But still, she's somewhat left to her own devices. I think she might wind up saying something, not even realizing what she's saying on the outside. What do you think?
If she has a friend, maybe.
Yeah.
And I keep going back to that she can drink in moderation. Why would you let her drink? Unless they want to loosen her tongue.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I mean, right here, look at that. Do you think these two do anything in moderation?
No.
Anything. They don't do anything in moderation. No, when they they F up all the way.
Although she contacted Adam, and that was a violation of the probation, and they still let her out. And I don't understand it.
Yep. And we're going to listen to that in a second. Common Sense True Crime said, hope they are listening to all her conversations. I hope so. And that chief, he's like a dog with a bone. This case makes him so mad. Oh, that first press conference he gave. Oh my gosh, he was mad. And I just really hope they're watching all her comings and goings and somehow have got her tapped. I really do, especially if she reaches out to him.
Yep.
Rindy Rue said, I think it's likely that she has cut the deal and is trying to gain his trust. That's what Susan was leaning towards this morning, because she said, I think she's just buttering up to him so he won't talk to them about her.
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, Denise said, I don't understand how nobody in the family had a clean record enough to keep Harmony, but Adam was.
Yeah, he was in jail.
Uh-huh. So you have her in a foster home, Jameson in a foster home. So you couldn't find any family member that was suitable to take care of these two little precious babies. Teardrop gets out of jail and he's suitable?
But didn't they start the reunification while he was still in jail?
That's what Aaron is assuming because of the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
And so when Jameson was adopted, they wanted to adopt Harmony as well. But since she had started reunification with her biological father, then they couldn't adopt her.
Right.
That's always blown my mind too. Blake says Crystal isn't innocent. Either she is so worried about social media, she's making up stories to make her look more involved with her daughter at a detriment to Harmony, or she's involved in her disappearance. Both do not look good for her. They don't. And I think when the story started, it was divided, basically, 50-50, honestly. 50-50. It was either Crystal's a hero or a zero. That's how everybody was about it. Yeah. Don't you say a word about Crystal. Hell, I had someone here in chat telling me to get Crystal's name out of my mouth. And I was like, calm down, Will Smith. Calm down.
Mm-hmm.
And now that the governor's report came out saying a lot of this stuff that she's telling you guys didn't happen. She didn't even return our calls when CPS contacted her.
I just think this poor baby was failed by every adult except for the foster parents. She never had a chance.
I agree. Oh, I agree. So that's why it adds an extra insult to injury when Crystal comes out wanting to be the hero.
Yeah.
And then what she claimed on social media in the governor's report gets disputed. Now, she did send the email to the mayor, so good going, Crystal. But all the other stuff,
Yeah, after Jameson, isn't it Jameson, the little brother? After he was crying to his family and they reached out, that's when she contacted him.
Yeah. Then it reminds me of the Oakley Carlson case because, the foster parents are grieving badly that Oakley was taken from them, given back to her parents, and she's missing.
Yeah.
We have a very parallel case. Harmony was not allowed to be adopted with her little brother by these two fabulous men. She's given back to Teardrop, and she's been missing. Nobody even noticed she was gone.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I think it was Mama Kay that said it best. She said Jameson reported her missing because he missed her
Mhm.
so badly. It caused a chain of events for his dads to try to find her. That's
Yeah,
what rang the bell, and I believe that.
yeah, I believe it too. It's just so sad.
Yep. Hang on. Ronnie says, by the way, I see some new names in here. Hit that sub button and come hang out with us every morning. Ronnie says Crystal had no interest in having anything to offer a child before she conceived. She planned on all of us supporting every kid she had. No job, no home, no dreams. Well, that's got it in a nutshell, but I tell you what, if she wins one dime with her lawsuit against the Child Protective Services in New Hampshire, I'm going to be really mad
Oh
because
yeah,
she's not going to do well in the discovery process just with her lies alone. The
yeah,
governor's report is going to hurt her badly. The only way I'd be okay with this lawsuit, which I mean, I think that there definitely needs to be something done. The way to get them talking is, threaten them monetarily. That's for sure. Let's face it, politicians don't care about getting embarrassed in the media.
yeah. And the kids don't vote, so they don't have any rights.
Exactly. That needs to go into a trust for Jameson.
Yeah,
That's just my opinion.
yeah. And I'll agree with you because he was wronged.
Definitely.
And that judge, don't get me started on that judge. Mm.
Isn't that something else when the media is out there, which I mean, they shouldn't be, I guess.
Why do I care so much
hang
what
on.
people think about me?
I mean, they shouldn't be hounding the judge at
think I'm
home.
gay.
Let me get through this. Hang on.
Where can I go to,
So they shouldn't be hounding the judge at home per se. I mean, that is dangerous. But just the way he just ran his ass inside,
Yep.
knowing Harmony is missing, hasn't made any statement, nothing in regards to his decision to give her back to a drug addicted, violent, abusive murderer.
Yep. He was just so interested in clearing his desk so he could retire.
Oh, yeah, he was picking out boats and everything. Katrina. Jameson should be getting the reward also. I believe that 100%. It's way over
Oh,
$100,000.
I'll agree.
I do. I agree. All right, let's go through these first couple of clips. Wait on Susan's reaction because I can't wait for that. Then we're going to
You might
listen
want to
to
mute me. You might want to mute me. Oh, Lord, give me the strength. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Tom and Jen, News 9 called the jail here to check in on Kayla Montgomery's status. They say right now she is considered an inmate. We're not sure exactly when. Montgomery can now be released on an unsecured appearance bond for $5,000. This means she doesn't have to pay up front and promises to appear in court. This right.
Odd, she looks better in jail than she does out. Hair's not matted to the head, and her eyes actually don't look foggy.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder why.
I'm not sure. I guess we'll see.
Have a feeling when you take her off drugs, she looks like a human being.
Yeah.
Right here is video from her appearance in court yesterday. There are other conditions to her release. Among them, she's required to check in at the police department daily and to get substance use disorder treatment. She also isn't allowed to travel out of the state, have a firearm or weapons, or drink an excessive amount of alcohol. Kayla Montgomery is charged with 1 count of theft by deception, which is a felony. She's also charged with 2 counts of receiving stolen property, also felonies, and 2 counts of welfare fraud misdemeanors. These are
Okay, granting her bail for the welfare fraud. All right, I get it. I get it. You can't hold him forever on such a flimsy thing. I get it. But what about the receipt of stolen property? When is she going to serve time for that? What kind of ploy is going on here that you let her out?
I'm not sure.
Don't you find that a little odd?
Yeah.
Because she was part of the gun issue with Adam. They're partners in crime. They're the Dawn and Candace of the Northeast.
What a thing to aspire to.
Yeah.
Are all unrelated to Harmony Montgomery's disappearance. The bail order says Kayla Montgomery has a limited criminal history and no history of failing to appear for any court appearance. And police are continuing to search.
What a good girl.
Hmm.
She has a limited criminal history and has never not appeared. But this is different because we have the disappearance of Harmony Montgomery hanging over her head. I hope they're really keeping an eye on her. I have a feeling they are because this case is too heated in that state. When the governor is asking for results, you know you can't mess up.
Yeah, I would think that she's got an ankle monitor on. She ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, interesting. And I have not found that she does. I'm sure she does. It'd be crazy not to do that.
Yeah.
For the missing 7-year-old girl. If anyone has any information, they're asked to call Manchester Police.
Okay, so that was before she got released, and it was just kind of up in the air if they were actually going to grant her bail or not let her out. She's out. Okay,
Yeah.
She's out. So that's just a little recap update right there. So now this is where they release her. And then we're going to get to the phone call, because the phone call I've listened to many times. You know how I do. And it's pretty messed up. It's got dysfunction and toxicity written all over it. And like Shannon said, whoop-de-doo, she's got a good criminal history. Criminal. What part of that? That's a pretty serious adjective. Criminal.
Yeah. She didn't take a gumball. There's a child missing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hang on. This is not gonna cooperate with me.
Well, we got
Just when I think I'm prepared, but that's okay. This is hilarious. Muscle said, live chat reminder. Live chat. I love that.
Yeah.
Sometimes people forget that we do all this stuff live. That's why I just adore the comments afterwards. I'm like, I can't script mess ups. All right, so here we go.
That's the breaking news right now. Kayla Montgomery, the stepmother of Miss.
Oh, and there she is in all her glory. She's got a sack of crap with her, so I'm just kind of wondering, how did she get to bring luggage with her to the jail? Or is that all her goodies she didn't get to use since her father-in-law has been putting money on her card? Where'd she get all that?
Oh, I thought you said her father. Her father-in-law?
Teardrops, Dad.
Huh. Oh, isn't that a fine kettle of worms?
Mm-hmm. It makes me more mad that it's the paternal grandfather of Harmony keeping Adam and Kayla comfy in the jail. I can't tell you how much that bothers me. Now, I can understand putting like money on their books to talk to them, because you're concerned about your granddaughter. But when I listen to the phone call, that's not really how it goes. There's not a lot of talk about Harmony at all.
missing 7-year-old Harmony Montgomery has just been released from jail. She did not answer any of our questions as she walked away from the Valley Street Jail in Manchester. She's charged with 1 count of theft by deception, which is a felony. She's also charged with 2 counts of receiving stolen property, also felonies, and 2 counts of welfare fraud, which are both misdemeanors. Those are all unrelated to Harmony Montgomery's disappearance. Well, we got some breaking.
I still want to know where she's walking to.
Yeah. It's strange nobody picked her up.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
You think you would have made those arrangements? She's walking down the street. She has
Mm-hmm.
nothing to say. Shannon said, "Teardrops, Dad? Hope they don't share. That's creepy. And that his granddaughter missing. Yeah. The paternal grandfather."
I might have to rethink my theory. I was thinking it was her father.
Nope. If it was her father, I really wouldn't had any cause for pause. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's his daughter, innocent till proven guilty. They don't think she has anything to do with it. Because as we know, her mom's trying to defend her. Okay? I mean, I kind of gave up on that one. I really do. But
Yeah.
the paternal grandfather of Harmony, that bugs me. That bugs me bad. All right, let me get to this article. Here we go. All right, so one of her conditions is to not talk to Loverboy, okay?
Yeah.
He's a bad dude. They don't want any communication between the two of them. The prosecutor brought up to the judge, again, why the judge went with the defense and let her out, I don't know, that while in jail, she already went against their orders.
Back that up just a minute. Does she have to go into treatment?
She has to get help for substance abuse, but I don't know if it's an in-house rehab, an outpatient.
I thought I saw something about shelter.
Well, that's what I'm wondering too. I think she does discuss that in the phone call. All right, so this is when it says a judge is considering. Now we know she's out, so of course I'm backtracking here. Harmony has not been seen in 2 years. Adam and Kayla are being held on charges unrelated to the girl's disappearance. So this is where we get to the phone call where the prosecutor is saying, look, if she didn't mind her manners in here, she's not going to do it out there.
Yeah.
It's going to be really bad if she tries to make communication with him while she's out. Because I have a feeling it's going to be pretty swift. They're just going to grab him and, no, not him, her, and put her back in jail. Hang on. Marie said she met her ride down the road. It was a blue SUV with a blonde lady. Who in the world would have picked her up? I wonder if they didn't arrange for a sponsor or something like that since they want her to get substance abuse help. Like an NA program or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That first paragraph, I thought it said something about shelter with
Hang on, let me look at it again. Phone call. Violation of bail conditions. I don't know. I don't see anything about a shelter. I'm going to look at it again, though.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right. Let's listen to the phone call. I'm going to have to stop it in between so we can discuss the insanity that's going on in this phone call. Then we'll listen to it all the way through.
Okay. Might want to mute me.
Nope.
Then I'm not responsible for any of my outbursts.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability.
4, 8, 2, 5, 7. Press 0. L-O-Y-N. Okay. That's in Florida. Okay.
So this bothers me. He's giving her, it sounds like an address in Florida, because he said, "Do you have a pen?" I guess it's for her to write him a letter. Obviously, we're not going to give the address out on here.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how responsible Teardrop's dad is, considering he raised Teardrop.
Yeah.
Is she going to wind up in Florida down there with him? How do we know he doesn't have harmony? Is that why he's so cool, calm, and collected? I don't know. We had a guy in chat in here a few weeks ago, and he kept talking about the people in Florida, and I didn't really address it. I didn't know what he was talking about. I didn't realize Teardrop's family moved down to Florida.
Surely they would have checked there.
I would think. I would think.
Stranger things have happened in this case.
Oh boy, I
They
tell you
drop the
what.
ball every which way they can.
Yeah, every time I get an alert on my phone and it's about Harmony, I'm like, what did they do now?
Yeah.
Okay. 34669. Yeah, what's crazy was, I don't know, did you get a Facebook message from this girl, Whitney? Because what's so crazy, it's crazy that I got your letter and everything, because I saw that you put money on my account, and I was just saying to this girl, I was like, dude, I wonder if I could get a hold of him somehow, or whatever, right? Because I didn't remember your number, it was in my phone, but I didn't remember it.
I don't know what's going on there. Something about he got a Facebook message from someone named Whitney.
Yeah.
She mentions that she noticed that he put money on her account and that she got his letter. I don't know what that is. She said, and then I was like, and I know he went to Florida. Uh-huh.
And then I was like, and I know he was in Florida, and I was like, dude, I need you, because this chick just got out on front court, and I was like, I need you to go on Facebook and look up my dad. And she was like, what's his name? And I was like, all right. And I told her, and she just sent it last night, sent you a Facebook message or whatever, asking for your number and your address so I could write you and call you. And then I got your letter today, and I was like, that's crazy. I don't think she did. All right. Or she found it. Oh, well, but no, even though she found like an old Facebook and not the one. Right. Because I have like 2 or 3 of them. Yeah. At least 2 that I know of.
How do people in these cases have multiple Facebook accounts? Listen to him. He's like, I've got 2 or 3 accounts, so I don't think she messaged me. And why is she wanting him to talk to this Whitney person? How is she having so much communication from inside the jail? What is she trying to set up?
I'm not sure, but if you forget your password, you can make another Facebook account.
Okay.
I know people that have 2 or 3, and they can't get into the old ones because they can't remember their Facebook accounts, their password.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, you can reset it through your phone number or your email. I guess if you don't have that email or phone number anymore, that's what you have to do. But okay. Either way, just like Candace. I mean, Candace has like 12. I mean,
yeah. I don't know.
You know, when you touch my name, I'll still come up. Yeah. So she has like 1 million. Right, exactly like that. And and plus, I don't know, a lot of my, because I'm getting so many requests from people trying to talk to you. Say all this stupid online news people. I got a letter from WNUR from Amy Cavino asking for an interview. I got a letter from someone from where is it? Illinois or Indiana, something like that, asking to be questions. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, leave me the alone, dude. Right. And then it's like, Thursday, I know these people are going to be standing out. Like, it's going to be on the news because I'm on the.
she is sick. She's sick. Now, the person writing her letters from Illinois or Indiana, I don't know. If it's a YouTuber, I don't know if it's just somebody that, came across this article. I don't know. Somebody just with extra time on their hands. I don't know. But she does mention a news reporter that wrote her a letter wanting to do an interview with her. She acts so bothered, like she's got other things to do. Lady, you're in jail. You're making this phone call from jail. You've got nothing but time on your hands to help Harmony. And I'm like, come on, leave me alone. What do you think of that?
I think they should have left Harmony alone.
Yeah.
Too bad she didn't have that option. Oh,
Mm-hmm. But no, Kayla cannot be bothered. Listen to her.
yeah.
Got a letter
What
from
about her?
That's a news anchor. That's a news anchor. That's covering extensively the disappearance of your stepdaughter, and you act so put out as if they've got some nerve asking you about Harmony.
Mm-hmm.
No one's going to leave you alone, step meth. No one.
Yes, they shouldn't.
News every time, so I know my courses on news is gonna be, oh, she's getting released. They're gonna be outside the jail and everything. They were banging outside my window when I first got here.
How the hell are they banging on her window? She's talking about how the news is outside all the time. I don't think they're outside all the time. I think when there's an update in the case, they're outside. What is she talking about? They're banging on her window.
I have no idea.
Jails are pretty secure. I'm really supposed to believe that they let someone come on. They're banging on her window. They're banging on her window. Well, Kayla, I'm sorry. You are bothered. You are a bothered unit.
I was over on the windows on like Willow Street side, on the bottom floor on the top. They were making us like everything was hanging and everything. I was like, what the f*** dude? Really? Yeah, they had to move me. Right.
Does she understand in her fried brain that there is such a ruckus going on because Harmony is missing? And she makes it sound like this is such an inconvenience for her. The news media is outside. People banging on the windows. They had to move me to a different cell. Yeah, they had to move me. I know they're going to
popular. It's all about her, isn't it?
Don't bother Kayla. Don't bother her with these silly things. Harmony's only missing. Don't bother her. How dare that news anchor write her a letter and ask for an interview? How dare she?
Yeah.
People outside the jail, the news media and stuff. It's not about you, Kayla. It's about Harmony. Did no one explain to you the seriousness of a child being missing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you. I wrote you a letter, but I'm gonna mail it out tonight, and I'll send the pictures with it of the kid. Yeah, and let me know if they need anything out there.
She said, I'll send the pictures instead of the kids. What is she talking about? It's like she's talking in code.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you. I wrote you a letter, but I'm gonna mail it out tonight, and I'll send the pictures with it of the kid. Yeah, and let me know if they need anything out there. Just because, yeah, I'll send specific something I can get for them. Yeah, you know what I mean, something to help out. I know. Yeah.
Okay, so what he's saying is whatever he needs to do for the kids.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard not to feel sorry for this guy because, he's basically saying, I'll do something to help out with the grandkids. So he obviously has to get a hold of Kayla's mother because last I heard, she had the children. I don't know if that's changed. They could be in Florida with him. I don't know because she's not reaching out to her mother. She's reaching out to the father-in-law, who is Teardrop's dad, who's been keeping money on their accounts.
Yeah. Huh.
That's odd. The pictures instead of the kids. I'm very confused by that.
Me too.
I don't know how your mother's situation is, but, just let me know if there's anything I can do. Yeah, well, I know, my uncle, I just found out that my Uncle Tom passed away 2 Fridays ago, and my aunt, They was in Manchester. They was on Second Street, South Main Street. They was on South Main Street, like right down the house from Guilford, right down the street from Guilford Street.
The same with the aunt, maybe?
No offense to Uncle Tom that passed away 2 Fridays ago. May you rest in peace, Uncle Tom. But she's
Okay.
again talking about her problems.
Mhm.
You know, got a letter, her uncle passed away. Nothing about Harmony. Harmony is missing. There should
or-
be so much tension, anxiety, and fear in your voice right now. She acts like this isn't going on. What do you think
Yeah.
about that?
Is she saying that the kids are staying with the aunt in the mansion?
That's what it sounds like, but I thought they were with, and I don't think she means a mansion. I think with the quality of the call and the closed captioning, it didn't come out in Manchester.
Mhm. Okay.
So I'm wondering, I thought they were staying with her mother.
Yeah. Which I would be worried about that because she looked wired to me.
Well, and it seems like I'm sure she loves her grandchildren. I'm not saying that she doesn't, but the defensiveness of Kayla and kind of covering for her didn't really sit well with anybody.
No.
All right, so now she's laying it on him that Uncle Tom passed away. Again, nothing against Uncle Tom. May you rest in peace. I'm sure you're a wonderful guy. You know, I'm sure his wife misses him greatly. But again, we're missing a big part in this, Kayla. That would be Harmony is missing. Are you this cool and calm because you know where she's at?
She just acts like she doesn't even exist.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
It was like right there, and he just passed away. He was a veteran and everything, but he was like overweight and had so many health issues, but he just passed away. He got cremated and everything, and now my aunt's living at my grandma's house north because she was like, everything got shut off the day that he died, so she has like nothing right now. And they were coming down every weekend to help my mom and everything with the kids, but I'll let my mom know.
Okay, so she's saying that the aunt's in a bad place because Uncle Tom passed away. The aunt moved in with her grandma.
Yeah.
Okay, and they were coming down every weekend to help with the kids, so she'll let her mom know because now Teardrop's dad is, I guess, volunteering to help with the grandkids. Not much he can do from Florida, but you know, Amazon delivers everywhere and there is Cash App.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Okay, well, Kayla, let's hear some more of your problems.
So let me know if she needs anything or whatever. And I'll put her number in the letter so you have her number. Okay. Yeah. We could somehow stay in contact. Yeah. I tried reaching out to you regardless of whatever was going on, regardless of.
Is that a puppy barking or is that a baby coughing?
I'm not sure.
Did you hear that? Did y'all hear
I heard
that?
something. He might have a dog.
Yeah.
And we kept them out getting fucking along or whatever that is. I kind of just leave them to the fucking to deal with their own shit. They're always fighting and always dead. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't have to get involved. I mean, you guys were kind of closer than me and Adam were just because of the simple fact that I was gone for so long. Yeah, exactly. So you guys have your own relationship.
So Grandpa's saying he doesn't want to get involved. I'm not down with this. I'm not cool with this because his granddaughter's missing. He is involved because he's putting money on their books. He's saying that him and Adam were so close because he had been gone for so long. Adam was not in the military. Adam was not on a missionary trip. Adam was in jail.
Yep.
So this is not Grandpa's first rodeo.
And he'll be involved as long as it's on the down low. He don't want the hassle.
I have a feeling he's not going to take any more phone calls after this was blasted.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, actually, seems like these people never learn. But we just heard him right there say, "You guys have your own relationship." That's quite a tongue-in-cheek thing to say. They have their own relationship. Adam was living in the car with another woman.
Yeah. But she loves him.
Adam was living in a car with another woman.
Yeah.
All right, Grandpa. I don't know who I'm more mad at in this phone call. So far, I'm mad at everybody in this phone call except for Uncle Tom and the aunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And whatever, it's like I don't take sides. And my son says he's my brother. Yeah. I love you both with that out amongst yourself. Yeah, exactly. You know, so but because I tried reaching out to you and sent you a message, like I was getting blocked from everybody. Yeah, I know. Like we got rid of like so many Facebooks, and then Adam was freaking out. He was being crazy. That's why I had to leave. That's why I separated myself from him. He was being crazy. He was going nuts. I know. I talked to him a little bit. Yeah, I had to go.
He said she had to separate herself from him because he was being so paranoid. They had to delete a bunch of Facebook messages. What is she between the two of them? I'm assuming.
Yeah. I don't know.
Between the two of them.
And he says, yeah, I know. He told me. I wonder what else he told him.
Yeah. That's why I had to separate myself from him.
Him. Not them. Him.
Him.
But I love him. I don't know. I still love him. I'm here for him. I miss him.
Okay, she loves him. Then she says, I just don't know. I still want him. I'm here for him. I miss him. How the hell could you miss Teardrop? You just sat in jail for 4 months because of something he drugged you in on. Now, she took the benefits and she had to do the filing, or else she wouldn't have been in trouble for this, for, continuing to accept welfare on Harmony. But she's sitting there talking to the father-in-law. I still love him. After the father-in-law says, I don't want to get involved. You guys have your own relationship. I love him. I just don't know. I still want him. I'm here for him. I miss him. Are you breathing, Susan? I think we lost
Brooke?
Susan. Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, it was buffering.
I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I know after the show with Dominic, I had a bunch of comments from people saying, are you going to edit this? I don't know what's going on. I couldn't hear. I don't know. Because, I'm looking on my end and I got full Wi-Fi signal. So I don't know what's going on. But so you hear Grandpa. It could be. You hear Grandpa saying, I don't want to get involved. Okay. You guys have your own relationship, which just about makes me shit and fall back in it that he said that. Then you hear her say, I love him. I just don't know. I still want him, and I'm here for him. I miss him. You're calling from jail, Kayla. Kayla, you're calling from jail.
Yeah.
You're calling from jail, girlfriend.
What's not to know?
I'm not going anywhere. Like, if you let him know that, like, I'm still here. Okay. I'm not going nowhere.
Okay, so this is where she should have been in more trouble. So she tells Grandpa Teardrop to let Teardrop Jr. know that she still loves him and she's not going anywhere. That was the prosecutor's argument. He said she knew not to have any contact with Adam, whether it was direct or through a third party. Teardrop's dad is definitely a third party. She specifically asked him to get this message to Adam.
Yeah. And that, why is she out? Why? If she violated it before she even left, why is she out?
Yep. She couldn't be trusted in the jail. How do you trust her out of the jail?
Yeah.
I also want to know why jail time wasn't assigned for the other crime where she was involved with the stolen guns. She didn't steal the guns, but she was in possession of them. I'm still waiting on that.
I'll talk to him. He should be calling me here, and he said I haven't heard from him. Yeah. In a few days. And he's trying to hang in there, and I know he misses the kids too. That's why I was trying to ask the lady to send pictures, like make sure he gets pictures and stuff.
All right, so Teardrop Sr., Adam's dad, says he's trying to hang in there. I know he'll be calling me soon. Okay, so again, nothing about Harmony. Then there's Kayla saying, yeah, I know he misses the kids. That's why I'm trying to get these pictures, this lady to send these pictures.
How does she know?
What kids is he missing?
Yeah.
Is he missing Harmony? Who's he missing? Who's he missing?
How is she getting pictures to him?
She said some lady.
Yeah. Whitney?
That could be the Whitney she's talking about. She's trying to get him to get it. If they're on her Facebook, then I guess what they're going to do, print them out and mail them to Adam because he misses the kids. I have a feeling when these pictures get printed and mailed to Adam, there won't be a picture of Harmony in there.
Oh, yeah. You bet that.
I have a feeling. So she says, I know he misses the kids. Okay, sure. What about Harmony?
Yeah.
What about Harmony?
And everything, and she told me that her husband will send pictures, so I don't know what he got, but I'll definitely send you pictures when I send out the mail tonight. Yeah, and if whatever I get, I'll make copies of and send back to him so he don't get anything. Right, they're all black and white off because they just make photocopies of everything.
All right, so now he's going to get these pictures of the kids. They talk about this like it's so normal. He'll make copies and mail them to Teardrop because he misses the kids. And poor little fella, he's hanging in there.
So whoever's friend she has, her husband's going to send pictures to him?
Yeah. So that's where the address comes into play at the beginning. And again, nothing about Harmony. You don't even hear from the grandfather about how concerned he is. Look, you know, you guys, I'm going to keep money on your books so you can call me. But
where is my granddaughter?
Where is my granddaughter? Where's my granddaughter?
Not one question.
Let me copy everything now and just give it to you. Did you even know we had twins down here? No.
What?
Adam has twins down in Florida? How did I miss that? Is that the baby in the background that was coughing?
Could be. Ho, ho, ho. Like
all right.
He has, oh my. Hell no.
My God. Hopefully Marie's still in here listening. I totally missed that. The only they could be talking about is Adam. Did you know he has twins down here?
Huh.
What?
Nice. Hopefully they'll never see him, never have anything to do with him. Dear Lord. I'm going to lose it.
I'm going to lose it too. Did you guys all hear that? You know he has twins down here. Kayla, how did you not know that Adam fathered twins? How did he do this? How did the kids get down to his father? Sonia, thank you for becoming a YouTube member.
So I guess they would be older than Harmony?
I don't think so, since she didn't know he had twins. I'm going to assume when they had their falling out and he moved in the car with the other woman, somewhere in all of this, he fathered twins. And they are
Lovely.
down in Florida now. Thank you, Amanda. I love you. This is nuts. All right, I got to rewind that before I have a heart attack. Here we go.
I can look at the pictures, so I don't know what you got, but I'll definitely send you pictures when I send out the mail tonight.
Yeah, and if whatever I get, I'll make copies of and send back to him so if you don't get anything.
Right, they're all black and white off because they just make photocopies of everything. They make photocopies of everything now and just give it to you.
Did you even know we had twins down here?
No?
Oh, yeah.
Twins?
Yeah,
Did you
twins.
get another one? Would you have more?
Well, you know, she was pregnant with Bailey when we came up there, right?
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
She turned 3 in December,
Wow.
and the twins are going to be 2 in July.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Well,
so we
congratulations, that's crazy.
a boy and a girl twin combination.
Wow.
She doesn't
Good.
even seem concerned.
She's like, congratulations, Adam.
Yeah.
Wow. Listen to her.
Because he's such a nice father. I'm going to lose my mind.
I didn't hear any other name. The only person they're talking about here is Adam.
Yeah. Holy smoke. Oh,
Yeah, Marie said, wasn't sure if he's talking about Adam. Replay it to make sure. He didn't go from talking about he or him and mention another name. And she didn't mention another name, just something about pictures being sent. And now all of a sudden, you know, he's got twins down here. What? Whoa. Lisa, I wonder if Kayla still wants Adam. According to Kayla, she does. She loves him, she misses him, and she'll always be here for him.
she ain't going nowhere.
She said she's not going anywhere. Nope. Woo.
Wow.
Yeah, Brendan. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah,
Cool as a weird thing.
send some pictures.
I'll
Yeah.
get some stuff together and send you these guys.
Yeah.
You see how small Bentley was? I mean, he's ripping around on the dirt right now.
Really?
Yeah, you should see it. I'll send you some pictures. He's doing motocross and shit, so he's jumping
Oh,
everything.
wow.
Okay, I think he's talking about someone else now. I just heard the name Brendan, because we know Adam's not doing motocross and working out right now. So hopefully they're talking about someone else. But she just acts like she just loves children so much. Yeah, I'll send pictures. Where's Harmony?
Yeah. Maybe Adam has a brother named Brendan.
That could be it. Hang on.
I think my
Yeah,
blood pressure can go
Shiner,
through the roof.
Shiner said, would Harmony be in Florida? I'm starting to wonder, considering we're so nonchalant on the phone and talking about everything but Harmony.
But there wouldn't be any law against that, so why wouldn't they say if she was there?
Yeah, why say that you dropped her off with Crystal if she's down there? I have a feeling something else is going on there, or they wouldn't be sitting in jail.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't mention Harmony, but we got all these pictures we're mailing back and forth of kids. Oh, I know he misses the kids. You know, such and such has twins down here. Yeah, you know, they're gonna turn 3 in July. Oh, wow, y'all send you some pictures. It's like, okay, enough with the photo album. Where's Harmony?
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
I'll get some stuff together for you and get it out here within the next couple of days.
All right.
I'll get you some pictures. I'll get it together, but I'll wait till Thursday to see what happens before.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hopefully within the next
Yeah. See
we'll
what
get moving on. So,
And that's the thing too. My lawyer was like, "Oh, you need to like tell me I need an address." I'm like, "Dude, people, because I can't go to mom's house because she has the kids. So my aunt is making a big deal about me going to mom's house with her having the kids. So I'm like, well, I can't because of the substance use or whatever, which I understand that. So I have to find somewhere to go. I can't go to my aunt's house now because my uncle is passed and she doesn't have a place no more. And then the lady Angie from church, she was like, well, we can't really have anybody in our house. I'm like, well, I wasn't expecting you to say yeah anyways. I was just asking just so I could find somewhere to go until I can get a place because I know I'd be able to figure out something, you know what I mean? And I'm like, well, can't I just go to the shelter until I get a place to go?
All right. This is a confusing topic for me that she doesn't know where to go. Considering that her mother does not believe she has anything to do with Harmony's disappearance. She even said, I know my daughter, she wouldn't lie to me. All right. So I don't think she can go stay with her mom because the kids are there. I have a feeling they don't want her around kids. I just have that feeling. She mentioned to grandma that her aunt's living with. Would grandma not let her stay there? That she's just going to go to a shelter. Well, there's a lot of drugs that go in and out of those shelters.
Yep.
And
Unfortunately.
her homeless status is going to be really hard to keep an eye on her.
That would make me think she has to go to a shelter. If that's part of the conditioning for her to be released.
She'd have to be in some sort of, I would think they would put her in some kind of sober living facility or something. That's what I would think. John Davis, True Crime, says she knows where Harmony is. I guarantee that. I guarantee it too. They dangled the carrot very early on and said, depending on what you tell us about Harmony, you can qualify for the reward. This reward is over $100,000. All she needed was $5,000 to get out. I make it sound like $5,000 is nothing, but considering what the reward is, she still couldn't offer anything. I'd be racking my brain. Ooh, I do remember this. Oh, I do remember this. Yeah, Adam was acting a little weird this day. He dropped me off at Dunkin' Donuts, and then when he picked me up, something didn't make sense. Something. I would anything. I mean, I would rack my brain. She sat there like a stool pigeon for 4 months, knowing that they wanted to talk to her, would offer her part of the reward, which would have gotten her out of jail. But instead, she sits there.
We got her a place to stay.
Ooh, hang on. This is a really good point. Rindy said, unfortunately, didn't think about this. Since she hasn't had any charges related to child harm, there would be no limitations for her to be around children. So it sounds like her mom just doesn't want her staying there. Seems like the reach out hasn't been a warm welcome on the other side.
Well, she said something about substance. Unfortunately, the substance. She can't stay at her mom's.
Okay. So she'll just have to find a shelter. Well, you never want anybody else's problems. But in a case like this, Kayla, you brought it all on yourself.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. They're just trying. They just want to know where I am at all times. You know what I mean? So it's going to be hard to be like, I just know they're going to give me a ridiculous bail just to keep me here. 1 minute remaining.
So just go to the program.
She's sitting there nodding her head, agreeing with the phone call. It's just ridiculous. They're keeping me here. Listen to her. And she's nodding her head. She's still, she's all kinds of ticked off. Did you see her nod her head?
Yeah, she's the victim. Oh,
God.
I know that's what I want to do. That's what I'm trying to do. I need my lawyer to call.
I don't know, but they got like you out of state or whatever.
Yeah, no,
going on.
yeah.
it's an option, give my address, but they're on the clinic.
Yeah, I know.
All that is, you just can't up and leave, but
Yeah.
if it's the worst case scenario, you need it to be an option, just let me know.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. So we'll see what happens on Thursday.
All right.
All right. And then I'll talk to you. I don't know when I'll be back here, if I come back here, but we'll see what happens. And then I'll talk to you.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Let me call anytime.
I will. All right. Love you.
All right.
Bye.
You would think that they would have better phone lines.
Yeah.
That was awful. It was garbled.
And this could be it too. Yeah. I'm going to try to find the transcript in a second. Marie, I believe the Montgomery family is dangerous and she's scared to tell. Oh, I think they are too. I think they are
Oh,
too.
yeah.
So she's like, I'll find out what's going to happen on Thursday. Well, on Thursday, she got out. And basically, he's offering to help her find a place to live. So I don't know if he's going to put her in a hotel. She's going to the shelter. She already said, I got to find a shelter or whatever. So it's like you said this morning. Is she trying to stay in their good graces so they don't turn on her?
Yeah. Or is, I just don't know. I was thinking that was her father that was putting money on their books.
Well, and that would have actually made some sense to me. Oh, here it says show transcript. That's transcript of. Okay, here we go. Even the transcript isn't very good. Taped conversation Kayla had in jail 2 days ago with Adam Montgomery's father that the state claims shows she is already violating conditions to not have contact with Adam. I agree. She says, I still love him. I am still here for him. I miss him. Let him know I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, I'm going to try to find a transcript or get someone to break it down better because I think there's a lot more in this phone call, but because of the quality of it, there's a lot we're missing.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, the whole phone call, swapping pictures. Am I going to the shelter? He's going to help with the grandkids. She's going to mail out a letter that's got her mom's phone number in it. He's got 2 or 3 Facebook accounts. She wants to get a hold of this Whitney person. I mean, blah, 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 blah. Someone had the audacity from the media to send her a letter wanting to do an interview with her. She's pulling a real Kardashian move like, I don't have time for this. No, of course you don't. And I mean, in all the back and forth, nothing about Harmony. She's basically insulted that they're keeping her there. Such a just, I can't believe they're keeping me here. They're keeping you there because they believe that you have knowledge of what happened to Harmony.
It's like she doesn't even exist to them. I just don't get it. Even with the grandpa.
Because I would think the grandpa would be like, listen, I'm going to keep money on your books so I can talk to you guys. But, you guys are going to have to talk to them. Where's Harmony? I love my granddaughter. I miss my granddaughter.
Yeah. Somebody better be telling me something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All this picture swapping and mailing out a letter and, the media trying to talk to her and people outside the jail bothering her sleep and had to move her to another cell. Sleuth Mom said Harmony has never been anyone in this family's priority. No, nobody even noticed. Grandpa's down there in Florida talking about twins and motocross and pictures and putting money on their books. Did he not find it odd that he hadn't laid eyes on his granddaughter since 2019? Bio Mom is as bad. She didn't see. No. Nope. And that was one thing that really irked me when this case started, that everybody was really wanting to be Team Crystal. And I'm like, look, let's look at this for what it really is. Okay. And then, of course, it all came out about Crystal. march on, Crystal. It's okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What are your thoughts on the phone call, Susan?
Oh, I just wish it would have been clearer. It just blew my mind when we were thinking that he had twins.
Yeah, I still want to know who actually has the twins down there. I think he's
Yeah.
talking about someone else, because when he said he, they're real good about using pronouns and not attaching names to him. So he said he, he has twins down here. Then he goes into, he's ripped, he's working out, motocross and all that stuff. Well, we know that's not Adam. Adam doesn't have no
Yeah.
motorcycle in his jail cell. So I guess it's not Adam, but still. Oh, wow. Y'all send you some pictures. Oh, yeah. Thanks. What?
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah.
Harmony?
Exactly.
Where's
Where
Harmony?
is it?
I mean, I would love for the grandpa to go, hey, you kept claiming benefits on Harmony. Did you think she was going to come back home? Or were you supposed to see her on the weekends, you guys? What was going on? Because for some reason, you kept claiming these benefits. I mean, ask her something.
Yeah.
Sleuth Mom said, I don't understand how this call didn't violate the judge's orders about the contact.
It did.
I don't either.
It did.
It did. I'm not an attorney, not even close. But for her to specifically ask him, there wasn't any hinting around.
No.
Bold
She flat out asked him.
Yeah. Bold as the sun is bright. She said, get that message to him for me.
Mm-hmm. Which makes me wonder if she did something and she wants to keep his mouth shut.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to try to get a cleaned up version of that phone call. Shannon says she feels connected to Adam just by talking to his dad. That's how obsessed she is. Yeah, and that's her contact on the outside. She doesn't mention any conversations she's had with her mother, but she makes sure to tell him to get a message to Teardrop, and that she just noticed that he had put more money on her books. John said, when you don't report your child missing ASAP, there's a reason. Should be jailed until you produce them. I agree with that 100%. Like with Serenity McKinney, and even what they did in the Vallow case. Produce children now, or you're going to jail. I don't know why they can't do that in this case. It always comes out later. There's a reason. I don't know. Many people on the last show brought up the Crystal angle. They said maybe Crystal did have her. Maybe there was some exchange at some point. We don't know.
The only thing that I have that I'll say that Crystal didn't have anything to do with it was the stimulus. She didn't make claim to it. If she had Harmony, she would have, she would have.
Mm-hmm. And the benefits. She would have made sure that those benefits were transferred to her if she had Harmony.
Well, we don't know if Crystal's on welfare.
I can go ahead and go out on a limb and take a guess she is. I've never heard of Crystal having a job, ever.
But isn't she married to somebody new?
I don't believe she's married.
Oh.
I don't think so. I think basically she had some Facebook post where she was talking about, she was kind of going through her sob story. Basically, she has a new baby, and that this guy is basically another Adam. It was basically another relationship where she got caught up in domestic violence.
Lovely. So that if she was on benefits, then she would have been claiming them for Harmony for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I would think so. That's why given, a transfer of custody, not that they would have gone to court and do the right thing. I mean, I'm not saying that at all. Obviously, Crystal had no rights to her, period. But we also know with all the cracks that the children were falling through, Harmony in particular, in Massachusetts and New Hampshire, nobody probably would have noticed if Crystal suddenly had her daughter with her and was claiming benefits.
Yeah. Oh,
Mm-hmm. Sleuth Mom said she is single and currently living in a homeless shelter. And that's odd to me considering she has another child. Is
yeah,
that
I
child?
thought she had her life back together.
Yeah,
I
but
hope she didn't start leaving again.
I don't know, but I'm just kind of wondering, how do you have a child in the homeless shelter? That's what I want to know. Can they not get her a Section 8 voucher?
I don't know. There might be a waiting list.
These poor kids, these poor kids.
Mhm.
Well, my friend, it's been a big treat having you up today. You're probably gonna have to go take a nap. I knew you were going to be so mad about this phone call.
Nah, wasn't
Eh,
as bad as I thought.
nothing with these two surprises us anymore, does it?
I wish it would. Oh, I wish it would. Somebody knows what that baby is.
It's one or two. It's one of the two or both. She acts way too nonchalant
We all
in
do.
that phone call. Mm-hmm.
I'm at a loss. How the grandfather they just act like she didn't exist.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but we're photocopying pictures of all the other kids.
Yeah. They're not all his kids, are they?
I think they were talking about the grandkids, Adam and Kayla's kids. Going to get pictures to him of them.
Well, how many kids do they have together? 2?
Somebody remind me. I think they have one together. She already had a child. They have one together, and they had Harmony.
So who's he wanting pictures of? Did he even know the other kids?
Yeah, I don't know. She's volunteering all this, saying I'm going to have these photocopied and they'll send them to you. It'd be different if she was like, I'm going to have a bunch of pictures of Harmony sent to you so you can put them around down
Yeah.
there. But it's not. And then she's like, I know
Yeah.
Adam, this is the kids. I still love him. I'm not going anywhere. She didn't mean jail. She meant out of Adam's life.
Yeah.
Michelle said, I'm from Massachusetts. The waiting list for Section 8 is long. She could be in a family shelter with the new baby. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Mm-mm. 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 Nope. Well, my friend, I'm going to start shutting this down and I'll see you over in Discord. You have been absolutely awesome to have on panel. Everybody, a big round of applause for our friend Susan. You hear all that?
You all take care.
All right. See you in a minute, my friend.
All right. Bye, guys.
Oh, Rochelle said the grandfather probably knows the phones are recorded and has been told not to bring up Harmony. Probably so. Well, Big T, thank you for the super sticker, my friend. Thank you very much. You are awesome. Awesome supporter of the channel and love having you in the community and coming in and chatting with us every day. And so are all of you. I love our morning chats and our afternoon chats and sometimes our evening chats. But, every morning we get together. So thank you very much for being here again, Mod Squad. You rock. You know you do. You know you do. So again, thanks for being the best community on YouTube and the best chat. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.